Imagine for a moment that you are in the very center of a noisy party. Voices blend into a deafening roar. Bursts of laughter seem unnatural, and all those smiles, they seem copied from the same template. You catch yourself counting the minutes until you can finally be in the silence of your own apartment. And in that second, a familiar, biting question arises in your mind. Is there something wrong with me? Society has been whispering a mantra to us since childhood. To be alone is to be unhappy. To be alone is a failure. To be alone is unnatural. But what if all of this is a great lie? A lie that's convenient to believe for those who are afraid to look into the abyss of their own minds. Today, we will smash this myth. We are not talking about loneliness forced by fear or trauma. We are talking about a conscious, deep preference. The psychology of people who choose solitude is not a story of weakness. It is a manifesto of inner strength that most people are simply incapable of understanding. The brains of these people work differently. Research shows that for such people, social interactions require colossal energy expenditure. It is not a choice, it is a character trait. They are not afraid of people, they see right through them, and therein lies their main pain. When you read motives too clearly, see the game even in a simple conversation, the social ritual loses all meaning. It becomes empty, exhausting work. Why participate in a play if you already know the script? And so we come to the main stereotype. You must strive for socialization to be happy. The new reality shows that happiness for them is born not from the quantity of connections, but from the quality of internal dialogue. As Susan Cain said, there is zero correlation between being the best talker and having the best ideas. Their solitude is not emptiness, it is fullness. It is a space where thinking gains incredible depth, where creativity is not interrupted by external noise, where emotions are your own, not a reflection of others' states. They are not running from the world, they are immersing themselves in a richer world, the inner one. But let's be honest, even a conscious choice has its price. It is the bitterness of being called arrogant, simply because you don't need a constant background of other people's voices. It is the pain of alienation in a world that idolizes fake smiles and forced laughter. 2. If you recognize yourself in this description, accept it not as a sentence, but as a key. The first step to inner strength is acceptance. Stop torturing your mind, trying to force it into the narrow framework of social norms. Your confidence will begin not with an attempt to fix yourself, but with the phrase, "My way of being is legitimate." The second step is the strategic use of connection. Such people do not create many superficial relationships. They build a few, but deep, almost telepathic connections. 1 hour of conversation in their language is worth months of small talk. Their communication habits are sniper precision, not a spray of bullets. The strength of these people lies in the ability to listen to themselves. While others run from silence, filling every second with informational noise, they conduct a dialogue with their own universe. It is there that the clearest thoughts and purest emotions are born. This is the true allure, the inner strength of a person who considers themselves self-sufficient. Perhaps you've heard your whole life that there's something wrong with you, that you need to go out more, try harder. This is violence against your natural trait. As Nietzsche wrote, "In solitude, you become what you are." And maybe it's time to stop resisting this becoming. The third step is to stop making excuses. You are not obliged to explain your choice of silence. Your energy, your time, your attention, this is sovereign territory. And only you choose whom to let onto this territory. The path of a solitary person is the path of a philosopher and a scientist in one. They explore the landscapes of human behavior from within, maintaining a critical distance for objectivity. They see mechanisms hidden from others, power games, insincerity in relationships. the stereotypical nature of thinking, and that is why they choose to remain a listener. If you are one of them, your transformation begins today. From the moment you replace guilt with a sense of purpose, your solitude is not a prison, it is a workshop, and in it, you are building not just a life, but a work of art called I. The next time you feel relief closing the door behind you, remember, you are not disconnecting from life. You are connecting to its source. You are not avoiding relationships. You are conducting the most important negotiations with yourself. In a world that screams, your strength lies in the ability to hear your inner voice. It is in this silence that everything that matters is born. You are not broken. You are not weird. You are not too complicated. Imagine that everyone around you is books on one shelf, in the same binding, with similar titles, and you are a different format. A scroll, for example. The world is constantly trying to rebind you to the common standard, to place you on that same convenient shelf. Don't let yourself be rebound. Your value is in your unique format. Now take a breath and realize that the door you close to the world is not a barricade. It is a border, crossing which you enter a depth where others are even afraid to look. And this depth is your true strength. And remember, your solitude is not the absence of a world. It is the presence of your own inner universe.